Hello, hi, creative people. Good evening. I hope you all are good. Well, I'm here with another video, and so today's video is a little bit off topic. Okay, off topic in terms of like I'm going to talk about the obviously UX UI design. Okay, but I wanted to ask a questions. Okay, I know there is a very less interaction. Okay, I just wanted to share my thoughts about UX UI design. I don't know. Whenever I started thinking about the profession that is like, is it worth it to become a UX UI design or not? I don't know. Sometimes I feel no, it's not that much worth it, and it's quite competitive market. So and there are multiple branches under the hoods of a UX UI design, and there are very few companies that are particularly focused on UX UI. UX UI in terms of like if there is a company, for example, just for example, okay, there are very few in very number of companies that are completely focused on. Just for an example, let's say if one company wanted to build a mobile applications, then how they will perform. So first they try to hire a third party or outsource or any company like a design agency who can build app for them. Okay, there are not such like a Google's or Apple or any other Microsoft or a few other companies, like they have their internal team and they have a huge uh, design team and they have their own R&D team to perform multiple tasks. Okay, but most of the cases, like a majority of the companies don't like get their own internal design team, and if they wanted to hire, then they will probably hire a very few peoples, like 5 to 10 peoples. Okay, and within that there is only one designer and there are few developer and project manager. So likewise they will divide. And so as a UX UI designer, if you are working, so currently as my experience that I am also working in in-house designer, and I am the only one person that I have to perform multiple tasks. Because of that, sometimes I feel okay, I need a good mentor who can guide me, but sometimes I feel no, it's good, it's going good. So it totally depends what kind of companies, what kind of job that you want. Okay, and my first question was it like worth it, is it worth it to become a UX UI designer? So again, it depends upon your specialty, but as of my experience, I believe is it worth it. Okay, because I'm happy, though still I need to progress. Okay, I'm on my career, so I'm not retiring or I'm not stopping here, but I need to get more. But still till now I'm good. Okay, so back then I tested, I worked in a multiple other job title, but recently I'm following as a UX UI designer, and as a part of our design team. A few years back I worked on a design agency. Still there was I was a team lead, and I was performing as a UX UI designer, but in the design team I was the only one. There are other front end developer and back end developer, but I was the only one person that were working as a UX UI designer, and I have to perform user research. Okay, and I have to conduct the interview and I have to communicate with the other peoples. But see, again a project with the project and the client. So if the client is willing to pay, okay, like there is no any cost boundary, they want a best product, then there will be a little bit huge research. But if the company is tight with the like budget, then again your tax will be reduced. Okay, and most of the times I have done, and sometimes I need to do that, is I directly jump into the some of the basic idea, and based on that idea, like I collect the information and I try to create a user wireframe, and based on that wireframe I'll create mockups. There won't be a A/B testing, there won't be a user testing, yeah, for obviously there will be a kind of back and forth on feedback. So if I create some UI mockup, mockup, then I'll submit to the client, and if they liked, okay, we will go on further. If not, then again I need to revise it. But for the simple and basic some few projects that I don't have to do much more like in-depth research. See, so this is one part, but as of now I'm realizing, so before creating any user interface, you need to do your R&D. So there is a one rule like 80-20, 80-20, we always follow that. 20% is the tools, 20% is using your Figma or any other tools, whatever you design, let's say XD, or there are few others, SketchUp. But 80% is R&D and collecting data, analyzing, understanding, brainstorming, and having a teamwork and communicating back and forth with the team, stakeholder, and so many things. So in simple, 80% you need to be a very like a sharp and active with the research and analysis. Okay, basically it's called R&D, research and development, and then you can move or jump into the Figma or XD or Sketch to create applications. Okay, so overall it's worth it, but obviously if you give your best cert, and if you want to give your best cert, then what you have to do is you need to be a more proactive than any other. Like, I'm not trying to compare with any other profession, because each and every profession has their own what you called ethics and their procedure, their hardness, softness, everything. Okay, so I'm not saying even like, I don't know, each and every job, even if it is a laborious job or even if it is like management job, each and every job has their own limitation and the freedom. So when you start working, or while you are working as a UX UI designer, how do you feel? It's matter. We are happy, and at the end of the day, when you try to calculate your total days, okay, whether what was the days, and if you try to think, okay, did I perform that task, and overall I'm happy or not. If you say, okay, I was happy, then it's good, you're worth it. If not, then try to think it. Okay, so well, that's all for this video, and see you on the next video. I hope you get, I don't know, there is no lesson or moral lesson, but still I wanted to share my own thoughts. So if anyone is watching, and if you like to see my content, or let's say if you want to interact with me, I love to hear from you. Bye bye, see you in the next video.